What's up, boys? Data782 here with episode 20 of Fixing the Franchise, here with the Anaheim Ducks at the beginning of the 2025 year number 6 postseason. In the last few years, we have had some good records. We have been a good team. Can't let me go see awards, unfortunately, but we have won the President's Trophy for the second time in 3 years. We won a Stanley Cup a few years back. We've made 3 Stanley Cup finals in the last 5 years. So now here in year number 6, we're beginning our journey up against the Calgary Flames. Reminder of our lineups. In the last episode, we made a crazy run after the trades of the episode prior, picking up Eli Tolvanen, who ended up scoring 21 points in 21 games, and Steven Stamkos, who himself scored 23 points in 21 games. Much to the chagrin of Mats Lindstrom, who scored 44 goals. Must have been nice having these two guys on your line. But yeah, so defense looks like this, forwards look like that. We're rolling into the playoffs with Tristan Jarry as our starting goaltender. Lucas Dostal's been a monster, so I need to be aware that I shouldn't be afraid to put him in if I have to. Scratch, we always have Sherwood in person back there for any injuries, and that will be the team. We looked at the lines last time, so just a quick look right now. The Calgary Flames, they have some good scoring from a few places, namely Goudreau, Monahan, and Hanifin. But aside from that, not much. They have Danton Heinen, who's an 86 overall second-line center who used to be on our team. Mangiapane, Dubé, Hintz, some decent guys. It's really the top 6, and on defense is that top 2. Even the second pair is okay, but on the third pair, look here, Yuri Novikov. What did he do this season? He played 82 games, got 12 points. All right. But hopefully we should be able to go on a big run, boys. As always, you say, hey, this video is 52 minutes long. I guess you won the cup. Nope. I could lose in 10 minutes and it's just going to be a black screen for the rest of the episode. But we're going to hop into this one. It is game number 1 at the Honda Center. Game 1, round 1, year 6. Last year we lost in 7 to the Oilers. Now we're at the other team in Alberta, the Calgary Flames. Let's do it, boys. First period, okay, that is what I like to see. So Connor Garland gets that early goal just a minute and 39 seconds in, but then bang, Stamkos and Tolvanen within a minute, then Moran 4 minutes later, and Bickle about 3 minutes after that. We have a 4-1, they only have 2 shots! They have 2 shots, they have 1 goal on 2 shots. And we have 4 goals on 15, so Stamkos, Tolvanen, Moran, and Bickle on the old pig Linus Ullmark. We're up 4-1. Pasternak with an early goal there to make it 5-1. Second period ends 5-2 as Dylan Dubé scores on the power play. They have 2 goals on 10 shots. Come on, Jerry. There we go. Shane Wright makes it 6-2. Very rare. And then another one. And then Raquel. Very rare for Shane Wright to score, and he just scored 2 within 2 minutes. Then Rickard Raquel got another one less than a minute after that. Rupe Hintz scores on the power play. It's 8-3 currently in our favor. We have 39 shots, a lethal power play, that's for sure, that +5. Jake Sydor scores his first playoff goal on Caden Primo came in relief. 9 goals as we win this game 9-3. 3 stars in this one. Shane Wright, 2 goals, 2 assists. Pasternak, a goal and 2 assists. Helmerson, 3 assists. Kind of scary that Jerry let in 3 goals on like 15 shots or whatever. But, oh man, Eli Tolvanen has a mild concussion. So if he has a mild concussion, that means I'm going to bring up, I guess, Jesper Helmerson. I lose the +3, but there's no one else really to go there except for Stamkos. Oh, I could do this. Stamkos there. Moran comes up. Keep the +3. Perfect. But now who can go center on the third line? Actually, Helmerson can go center. He has 80 faceoffs, right? Yeah, 80 faceoffs, exactly. Lawson Krause comes up there, and Kiefer Sherwood goes on the fourth line. Does it keep? It's a 0. Would this give it anything? No. Yeah, I'll keep the lines like this. Okay. Bang. Krause up on the second line, Helmerson third line center, Antoine Morin second line center, where he had his rookie season dominance. So it's only for a few games that he's out until April 12th, right? So I'm thinking just leave Kiefer Sherwood in his spots so I don't have to make all these changes. Actually, the 3-on-3 doesn't matter. The only thing I'm going to change is the special teams here on the power play. I'm going to take Sherwood out. Actually, it keeps it as a +3. So bang, Bello, congrats. You get to stay in the lineup. He might even be back by next game, Tolvanen. It's only till game 3. Ola Berglund's back in San Diego. I'll keep him out for game 2, but I'll put him back in game 3. Ola Berglund, you're back in San Diego. I hope we had another good year in San Diego this year. I didn't keep track of it too much, but we have a 36-25-6 record, and did we make the playoffs down here? We did. We clinched the playoffs. A bit close though. All right. So Shane Wright had 4 points in the first game. We were up 9-3 in that one, and now we head into game number 2 with a 1-0 series lead. Let's get both at home here, boys. Game 2, round 1. First period, 1-1 game, Danton Heinen and Rickard Rakell. Second period, 3-2, Pastrnak and Sherwood scores on the power play. Hey, there he is on the power play. Nice. Kylington scores on Dostal, so I don't know why Dostal's in nets. Rakell scores on the power play to make it 4-2. Our power play is buzzing these last couple games. We come into the playoffs with a 10-game, more than a 10-game. We had like a 15. We won like 18 out of 20, so we had a 10-plus game winning streak coming into the playoffs. So let's keep it rolling. Jesper Helmersson, the third line center, makes it 5-2. And that is another victory, 6-2. Pedro Pacioretty scores his first playoff goal. 2 for Rakell, goal and assist for Sherwood, goal and assist for Helmersson. Rickard Rakell, that's why we keep him here, boys. He is a monster in the playoffs. So hopefully he's going to keep it up. 6 points in 2 games for Shane Wright, who didn't have the best season, but he's going to look to step it up here in the postseason. Eli Tolvanen should be back for April 12th here. Yeah, he is available. If it is not a playable injury, I'll definitely put him in. No, it's a playable injury, so I'm not going to risk putting him in. We're rolling. Let's keep it up. How many games in a row is that now for us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 straight wins. Yeah, we did finish off the season with 10 straight. We had a shootout loss before that. So here at the Scotiabank Saddledome for Game 3 of Round 1 to keep our 12-game win streak alive. We're up 2-0. Let's make it 3. First period, 2-1 Calgary. Virtanen and Kubalik score, and then Steven Stamkos up on that first line gets his first career playoff goal as an Anaheim Duck. Second period, 3-1 as Noah Hannafin scores on Tristan Jarry. 3 goals on 13 shots. Jarry not putting up great numbers in these 3 games despite the big wins. Come on, boys, let's beat Allmark. We've been destroying him all series. There we go. Bickle gets one past Allmark halfway through. 8 minutes left. We're down by 1. Who can give me another one, boys? Power play for Calgary that we kill off. Give me another one, boys. Give me another one. Not going to be enough as Allmark makes 29 saves there. Yeah. All right, boys, we drop Game 3. Happens. Tolvanen's back in the lineup, though, and I don't know about Tristan Jarry starting next game. I got to go check that out. Stamkos has 5 points in 3 games. He's looking good. Morin has only 2 in 3. Helmersson's a monster, so I'm going to go ahead and change everything back to how it was. Sherwood scored 2 points in 2 games. Very nice to see, but no one that I'd want to take out of the lineup in favor of Sherwood. Tolvanen back on the top line. He had a goal and an assist in Game 1. And then over on the power play, he is there for the +5. You love to see it. Tristan Jarry, not great numbers so far right now in the playoffs. He's 1-1, so Dostal got the other win. 872 save percentage, 3.26 goals against. I think I want to roll with Lucas Dostal, boys. He's 81 overall only, but he has been fighting through the system. He's up in the NHL, had a very good regular season, and he stopped 21 shots on 22 against. In the one, he came in relief or something for like a couple periods, for 49 minutes it said. So you know what, Lucas Dostal, I'm giving you your first career playoff start. You've been in the system for a long time, and I want to give you the reins. Let's go here in game number 4 to take a 3-1 series lead in Calgary. First period, there we go. Early goal from David Pastrnak over on Allmark. Second period, 2-2. So Lamico and Pearson scored 2 goals in 2 minutes on Dostal. Bickle scores to tie it up with 1:20 left, though. And heading into the third period, shots are 33-9. Mats Lindstrom, there he goes. His first goal of the playoffs. Took him a while. Lamico scores on Dostal. And then Shane Wright comes right back, makes it 4-3. Okay. Connor Garland, 4 goals on 13 shots. Then Eli Tolvanen on the power play. We're up 5-4. High-scoring third period, outshooting Calgary 40-15. Come on, boys, hang on for this win. Tighten up the defense. Come on. And thank goodness Seth Jones adds an empty netter, and we win 6-4. Mats Lindstrom gets his first playoff goal. He is always a monster, so it's surprising to see him take this long. Tolvanen, a goal and 2 assists in his return, which makes him 2 goals and 3 assists, 5 points in 2 games. Pastrnak has 9 points in 4 games, and unfortunately Dostal had a terrible performance, so it's going to go back to Tristan Jarry for game number 5, where we look to win the series. We're up 3-1. Let's finish it off, boys, at the Scotiabank. No, we're still at home. Honda Center. Yeah, my apologies. Game 5, true. Honda Center. Here we go. First period, 3-0. Raquel Morand on the power play and Steven Stamkos were up 3-0. Second period, 4-0, thanks to Joel Edmondson, the playoff legend. He came here in his first season with us. He won a Stanley Cup. He was part of the team. He's been here for, I think this is his 3rd or 4th season. I think it's his 3rd season. But unfortunately, he's probably going to have to go to free agency after this year because we don't have the funds. We're up 4-0 here in the 3rd period. Sean Monahan gets 1 for the Flames. And then Goudreau gets another on the power play a minute and a half later. Let's go, boys. 2-goal lead halfway through the 3rd. Another power play for Calgary. We killed that one off. Eli Tolvanen on the power play. That's what we needed, some insurance. 5-2 is going to be possibly the final score. Late power play. And it's going to be all she wrote, boys. 5-2 victory. We take out the Flames in 5 games. 3 assists for Lindstrom. He had 11 assists all season. 3 assists for Lindstrom, a goal and an assist for Stamkos, a goal and an assist for Edmondson. 5-2 win, and we are heading into round number 2 after 5 games. Let's keep simming and see who our opponent is going to be. And our opponent in the round number 2 will be the Arizona Coyotes. I don't think we've ever played Arizona. Actually, I think we did. I think we played them once. I remember Phil the Thrill getting on the score sheet a few times, but they're usually our rivals very much. We see much of them throughout the season. So I think they took out the Oilers, actually, which is huge. Yeah, they beat the Oilers in 6 games. Wow. Canucks beat the Avalanche, and the Jets beat the Wild. Flyers over the Devils, Rangers over the Lightning, Panthers over the Sabres, surprising, and Leafs over the Penguins. So those are the final 8 here in round number 2. So we're taking on the Arizona Coyotes. We know their usual suspects. Phil the Thrill is retired now, but Clayton Keller is going to be there. Yeah, Clayton Keller, Nick Schmaltz, Christian Fischer, a good first line. Doesn't look like they did much in the first round. Saad Stepan, Connor Brown is here, Ryan Hartman, Barrett Hayton, who never really grew much, Kevin LeBanc, Eric Haula, Walmer. Seems like scoring is pretty distributed, and there were some close wins. Maybe they have strong defense and goaltending. Of course, Ekman Larsson and Chychrun are big bellows. Brandon Montour, former Anaheim Duck. Victor Soderstrom was a first-round pick. Okay. Ryan Graves and Brian Dumoulin. And in nets, they have Jonas Korpisalo, who stood on his head, it looks like, in that first round. Danil Tarasov's backing him up. And they have Kempe and Dvorak both scratched, who are both big pieces, it seems. Let's see how long they're out for. Coyotes, so let's see. Kempe's lacerated arm, he's out for the playoffs for sure. And Dvorak just got injured, he's pending evaluation. So I guess that's good for us. Bad for the Coyotes, but let's see what we can do, boys. Here in Game 1 at the Honda Center of round number 2. Let's do it. Here we go. First period. Christian Fischer early, of course. We always give up that early goal. And another to Montour. Okay, let's skip that period. All right. So we're down 2-1 after the first period. Helmerson scored on Korpisalo, being outshot 13-11. Second period, no scoring. Outshot 27-19 now. Hanging on to that the 2-1 lead the Coyotes are, but not after Cale Makar scores on the power play. His first playoff goal with us, I believe. Bickle scores to give us the lead now. We're up 3-2. That third line is coming through big time. Morand, Helmerson, and Bickle. Power play for the Coyotes late that we kill off. We're being outshot pretty badly, but we're staying strong, and we get the W. Wow, 38 saves for Tristan Jarry, who got a nice little break on that last little week. Helmerson scores a goal and an assist. Bickle gets the game-winning goal. Hopefully he's rested up and ready to go, because that was we were getting outshot pretty badly there, but we pull it out for the 3-2 victory. And now we head into game number 2, still at home, up 1-0 in the series. Let's do it, boys. First period, 2-0 lead. Jesper Helmerson, what a monster, and David Pastrnak. We're up 2-0. Second period, no scoring as last game. Now we're up 2-0, outshooting the Coyotes 21-13. Steven Stamkos on Korpisalo puts us up 3-0. Power play for the Coyotes, we kill that one off. Things are looking good here about halfway through the third period. Looking to take both games at home as we lead 3-0 with just about 5 minutes left. And I think that is going to be enough. Mats Lindstrom adds a little one just for fun as we take this game 4-0. Mats Lindstrom not scoring much, but he's getting it done. And Raquel had 2 assists. Jerry a 22 save shutout, his first playoff shutout with us. I think, unless he got one last... No, I don't think he got one at all. I don't think he even played at all last season, backing up Gibson. So just like that, we're up 2-0. We go to Arizona Arena. I'm not sure if that's what it's really called. I doubt it. And we are facing the Coyotes here in Game 3, looking to take a stranglehold on this series. Let's go. First period, 2-1 lead. Antoine Morand and David Pastrnak. Pastrnak just killing it this series, this playoffs. Brendan Saad gets one back. Second period, 2 for the Coyotes there, both on the power play. Keller and Ekman Larsson. 2 power play goals, 30 seconds with each other. What happened here? Oh, it's a boarding major for Shane Wright, and then Pacioretty gets an elbowing minor after that. Pits. So we're down 3-2, but there we go. Antoine Morand, the +5 power play. He's a 90 overall out there. We tie it up at 3. Shots are even as well as we head into the final 10 minutes of this game. 50 minutes played, 6 goals scored, about 60 shots on net, and Shane Wright, after taking that boarding major, comes back out of the dressing room and puts us up by 1. Will that be enough for the W? Yes, it will. Thanks to Shane Wright, we win 4-3. 2 goals for Morand, 3 assists for Tolvanen, a goal and 2 assists for Ekman Larsson, but it wasn't enough for the Coyotes. 13 points in 8 games for David Pastrnak, and we are 1 game away from sweeping the Arizona Coyotes. Nothing to say, boys. Let's go straight into it. Game number 4. Let's get it done. First period, 1-1, LeBlanc and Stamkos on the power play. Second period, 2-1, thanks to Steven Stamkos. Another goal for him. We got to stop and check the points after this series. Saad gets a power play goal to tie it up. Then we kill off the following power play. And this game is tied at 2 halfway through the third, but then Schmaltz puts the Coyotes in the lead. And with just 5 minutes left now, about power play for the Coyotes, we kill that off late. Come on, boys, somebody tie this up. Let's go to overtime. No. And the Coyotes take game 4, 3-2, just hanging on for life. 2 goals for Stamkos. What a big bellow, getting it done. But now we're going to head into game number 5, up 3-1 in this series. Let's end it, boys. The Canucks are up 3-1 in their series as well. And the Flyers as well. The Leafs are tied in theirs. Let's go, boys. Let's end it. First period, early goal. That's what I like to see. Power play from Eli Tolvanen. What a monster. Second period, 2-2. Ekman Larsson and Keller both score. Makar gets a power play goal. If it wasn't for the power play, I don't know where we'd be. We just kill it on the man advantage. 2-2 game, another power play. The Coyotes kill that one off. We're doubling their shots. Halfway through the third, Eli Tolvanen. That's what we like to see with 8 minutes left. And then Ryan Hartman, though, ties it up. But then Jake Sydor down on that 4th line. Will that be enough? And Cale Makar almost from the halfway point. Over the halfway point. And that's going to be enough. Bickle, the empty netter. And we win 6-3. I was so concerned with, look at Cale Makar. So Sydor scores from behind the goal line, and then Cale Makar scores from behind the red line. So that is wild. Those were goals that gave us the win. 2 random goals right there, especially the one from Makar, though. And with 6 goals on 38 shots, we win this one. Jerry, 3 goals on 22 shots, a bit scary. 2 goals, 2 assists for Makar, 2 goals for Bickle, 2 goals for Makar, goal and an assist for Bickle. Boys, we got to see the points. We're just tearing it up out here. Let's see the player stats. So through 10 games, 15 points in 10 games for Pastrnak, 13 points in 8 games for Tolvanen, 13 points in 10 games for Helmerson, 12 in 10 for Stamkos, 11 in 10 for Raquel. You love to see it with that 89 poise. Morand and Wright both have 11 points apiece. Doug Bickle has 8. Makar has 7. Lindstrom 7. Jones 5. Sydor foul. Even Fowler's here, 4 assists. Goal and assist for Sherwood. Edmondson, Lawson, Krause, Brant Clark, Pedro Pacioretty, 1 goal in 10 games. Ain't broke, don't fix it. And Jakub Slavin with a plus minus of 10. Wow. Let me see power play points. power play points right here. So while Makar and Tolvanen both have 5 power play points through 10 games, 5 of his 7 for Makar, 5 of his 13 for Tolvanen, and then 4 of his 15 and 4 of his 12 for Pastrnak and Stamkos, respectively. 4 of his 11 for Morand. Let's check out the goalies here. So Tristan Jarry is 6-2-0 with 1 shutout, a .914 save percentage, and a 2.46 goals against. Dostal is 2-0, but his numbers are a bit scary with an .875 save percentage and a 2.73 goals against average. So it looks like the Canucks are going to be our opponents. They're up 3-2, but could the Jets fight back? Let's see. Oh, no, they couldn't. The round is over just like that, and we are taking on the Vancouver Canucks. In the East, it's the Flyers and the Leafs. Victor Olofsson in the Flyers. Stamkos, that Stamkos-Olofsson trade looks like it's paying off there. And now we're taking on the Vancouver Canucks. So the Canucks were a middle-of-the-pack team this season after being like President's Trophy winners, and they won the Stanley Cup. Was it last year that they won the Stanley Cup? No, it was the year before. Edmonton won it last year. I think Vancouver won it 2 years ago, if they even did, but I think that's what happened. But needless to say, all that to say that they were a very good hockey team in the last few seasons, but they seem to slump off a bit. Still a 45-win season. You can't knock that. So Vancouver, they're a good team. And especially, it speaks for itself that they're here in the Western Conference Finals. So let's check out their lines. Vancouver Canucks, let's see it. Dominic Cahoon, Elias Pettersson, and Brock Besser on that top line. Big bellows, 9 points in 12 games for Pettersson. Cahoon has 13. Besser has 16. Yikes, wow. Alex Radulov's even getting it done. Overalls mean nothing, man. 80 overall, he has 7 goals and 12 points in 12 games. Man. With Matthew Savoie and, of course, top 50 Bo Horvat. I don't know why with 91 faceoffs he's not playing center. Matthew Savoie, 66 faceoffs. Why would you put Horvat on the wing? Vinny Trocheck, Adam Gaudette, Nick Patan, Cole Lind, all the bellows. Quinn Hughes, of course, is getting it done with 14 points. Rasmus Ristolainen has 8. Olli Juolevi, Cristiano Ling, big bellow, 6 points for him. Jet Wu, former Brooklyn bellow. In nets, they have Michael DiPietro with 84 overall. Nice numbers for him. Connor Ingram, who's a 79 overall, has even better numbers, so that makes no sense. Scratched is Chaika, Johns, and Samuel Morin. All right, boys. All right, we are taking on a very good offensive team in the Vancouver Canucks. We are the Anaheim Ducks, boys. We are not afraid. Let's go to the Cup Finals. Let's do it. Game 1 at the Honda Center. We can get this done. Let's see what we have in the tank. First period, 2-2 game. So David Pastrnak and Shane Wright for us, but Radulov scores 2 of his own, 1 coming on the power play. Second period, we're down 4-2. 4 goals on 13 shots against Jerry. Wolanin and Vetrano getting goals. Come on, boys. This third period, we've come down from bigger deficits in less time. Let's do it. Down by 2. Power play. This is what we need. 5-on-3. Come on, 5-on-3. Okay, David Pastrnak gets a power play goal. Thank you. We're down by 1. 6 minutes left. Come on, boys. We can do this. Who's going to be my hero? Nobody. Why do I even ask? Wright gets a goal and 2 assists. Pastrnak gets 2 goals, but it wasn't enough because we didn't get the W. So 17 points in 11 games for David Pastrnak, but we are down 1-0 in this series. So game 2 at the Honda Center. Let's keep it rolling. Let's go, boys. Hopefully, I might have to fix the penalty kill if we keep letting all these power play goals. But let's see how we do tonight. First period. That's what we like to see. Seth Jones, David Pastrnak, and Jakub Slavin. His first playoff goal with us. I'm pretty sure. I doubt he scored the postseason. But needless to say, his first of this postseason. Pastrnak came on the power play, up 3-0. Second period, 5-1. Savoie scores on Jerry, but Raquel and Helmerson score 2. We are up by 4, outshooting the Canucks 36-14. Gaudette scores early in the third here. Power play gets killed off. We are up 5-2, outshooting the Canucks 44-20 at the moment. Definitely a big offensive night from us. A big show. Brock Besser brings them within 2. Tristan Jarry is not standing tall enough, I find, but David Pastrnak will ice it as we take game number 2 by a score of 6-3. Goal and 2 assists for Jones, goal and an assist for Raquel, 2 goals for Pastrnak. Beautiful. Rickard Raquel, Eli Tolvanen, fractured jaw. I don't think that's super long, but that's long enough. May 16th. Today's May 5th. Yeah, that's 11 days. So let's fix up these lines. So Stamkos back to the top line, Moran to the second line, Helmerson to center, and Sherwood to the fourth line there. No problem. We're going to keep rolling. It's May 7th. He's out to the 15th, so it's not the biggest deal, but still enough that it hurts. But here we go, boys, at the Rogers Arena in Vancouver. Series tied at 1. It's a best of 5. Let's do it. First period, 2 goals for the Canucks from Besser and Savoie. Second period, okay. 4 goals. Cam Fowler, Cale Makar, Shane Wright, and the man himself, Kiefer Sherwood. 2 goals and 1 assist in 2 games, or 3 games now. Savoie gets 1 back, but we are up 4-3 now, being outshot 24-16, as we are leading by 1 with 20 minutes left to play. I would love to get 1 or 2 more, boys. Let's see it. I'm looking at Rickard Rakell, Steven Stamkos, Elias Pettersson scores on the power play there. Come on, boys, power play for us. Gets killed off. We're being outshot terribly. Still hanging on to this tie game, though we might be headed to an overtime. The Canucks have a power play. We kill it off, and we are headed to our first overtime of this postseason. Next man to score puts his team up 2-1 in the series and 1 step closer to the Stanley Cup Finals. Let's do it, boys. Ristolainen, whoa, huge blocker save from Jerry. Now here we come the other way. Pastrnak passes it back to Jones, back up to Pastrnak. Wright is streaking in. Pastrnak hanging on in the corner, behind the net. To Wright. Oh, that one-timer just couldn't come off right. Besser over the blue line. Stops, passes it back to Ristolainen, broken up by Stamkos. Breakaway for Stamkos the other way. Don't squander it, Bello. He squanders it. But Jones at the point. Wright, Makar, Jones, Makar, Pastrnak. One-timer, oh, just wide. The one-timer from Stamkos. Big breakup right there. Oh, Rakell, you had a breakaway. Why would you pass it backwards? Fowler gets thrown into another dimension. And now here comes Cristiano Ling the other way. The defenseman almost on a breakaway. Slavin breaks it up. Beautiful. He gets smashed into the boards. Now here's Captain Cam Fowler. Jakob Slavin back to Moran. Mats Lindstrom, the purest sniper in the NHL. Fowler, Slavin, weak backhand off a leg. Ferland off the face-off, stopped by Jerry. Now here he is, Ryan Getzlaf. Hey, he came back to play the game, a classic EA glitch. One-timer misses the net. Come on, Getzlaf, what do you got for us? Here's Brandt Clark. Could you maybe score? That would be nice if you could score. That would be really cool. Here's Joel Edmondson, loses it at the point. Vetrano goes the other way. On the breakaway, big save from Jerry. Here's Bickle, breaks it up. Doug Bickle, again, passes it backward on a breakaway opportunity. Here's Ryan Getzlaf, retired. Edmondson off the post, oh my goodness. Oh, Getzlaf comes out of retirement, laces up the skates. Big shot, stopped by Jerry. Wright almost puts it in his own net. Now here's Brandt Clark. Edmondson, over to Getzlaf, over to Pastrnak. David Pastrnak. What? Besser on the breakaway. Broken up. Pick it up. Now here's a chance. Steven Stamkos through the legs. Nice little move. Back to Stamkos. Gets nudged off the puck. Can't get it in front as Pettersson breaks it up. Quinn Hughes. Stop rebound. Oh, disgusting rebound control. And disgusting defense. Ryan Getzlaf, man. Go to bed. Why are you on this team? You retired. EA garbage. 47 shots for Vancouver, man. We scored 4 goals on 20 shots. We're lucky that we got even to overtime. 5 goals on 47 shots, but so now down 2-1 in this series. Eli Tolvanen is eligible to come back. I think I'm going to keep him out because I don't want another jaw injury, but I'm going to bring him back next game. Hopefully that does, you know, it's either this, I'm going to bring him back. Fingers crossed. Sherwood, 2 goals and 1 assist in 3 games. Beautiful, but now Eli Tolvanen comes back to the top line, restores the +5 to the power play. The penalty kill is just not going well right now. Pedro Pacioretty, I'm going to take him out. Maybe Stamkos would do well here. -1, why? Moran, -2, why? And Shane Wright gives it a -1, why? He fits, right? Yeah, he fits. It's the defense that, it's Seth Jones here that doesn't fit. There's no winning here. Can I play Helmerson? No, I can't. Can I play Makar again? I'm going to double shift Makar, you know? This guy's not real. He doesn't get tired. Makar's a monster. Keeps it at 0. Great. Okay, Shane Wright's going to be on the penalty kill now with Lindstrom. Hopefully that does better. That's better than Pacioretty. And there we go, boys. So game number 4 in Vancouver. We don't want to go down 3-1. We need to tie this series up. Let's see the boys step up. Here we go. First period, that's what we like to see. Power play goal from Doug Bickle. Second period, that's what we like to see ×2, as Cale Makar gets a power play goal as well. And now we're up 2-0. And then Jesper Helmersson, what a pure legend he has been on this team. We're up 3-0. Out shooting quite well. Offense is looking good. Another power play here. Gets killed off this time by Vancouver. Power play for the Canucks that we kill off this time. Nice. And that's going to be all she wrote. We get the dub. Do we get the shutout? Yes, we do. As Tristan Jarry gets his second playoff shutout, 27 saves, goal and assist for Bickle, goal for Makar, as we win 3-0 to tie this series up at 2. New rankings from Central Scouting. Seeing as we have the best odds for the #1 overall pick thanks to Nashville, I am very interested. And it looks like not much has changed. Kovacs went up from 5 to 3. This guy 5 dropped from 3 to 5. Aside from that, nothing too much going on. Tarky and Gabriel Bell are the two boys up there. Gabriel Bell, 93 points in 69 games in the WHL, while Mika Tarky has 39 points in 52 games in the SHL. It's an A+ league. Yeah, I would definitely have to take Tarky. And then, I'd rather take Tarky and end up trading Sidor or Bickle or somebody, or Raquel or whatever. That's it, boys. Here we go. Game number 5 in Anaheim at the Honda Center. Let's take a series lead. Let's not go down and have to win 2 in a row. Let's get this done. Early power play kill-off. That's what we like to see. First period up 2-1. Power play goal from Helmersson. Mats Lindstrom gets another, and Nick Petan 1 for Vancouver. Second period. Oh, man. Jimmy's area. Radulov, top 50, Bo Horvat, and Quinn Hughes all score to put the Canucks up by 2 with a score of 4-2. Let's go, boys. We need to get some scoring. Early power play in the third period. Nice. Doug Bickle. Legend. Now we're up. We're down by 1. Keep saying the wrong word. But then, of course, Bo Horvat on the left wing of the second line, top 50, makes it a 2-goal lead once again. Ah, man. And that's going to be it. We drop game 5 by a score of 5-3. Bickle goal and an assist, but Bo, big Bo. Some would say a top 50 player in the NHL. Oh my goodness, Eli Tolvanen fractured jaw. How is that possible? He's wearing the mask. He's wearing the guard over his mouth. How can he just refracture his jaw? Oh boy, Sherwood. Did this third line always have a +3? Oh no, it's because I switch out like this. Do I rather have? Yeah, I'd rather have a +3 on the second line. Okay, boys, and just like that, we're on the brink of elimination as we are down 3-2 here in the Western Conference Finals. What am I doing? We are down 3-2 here in the Western Conference Finals, and we need the W. We need this win to push it to 7 here in Game 6 at the Rogers Arena. Over in the East, the Leafs are up 3-2 in their series. Let's tie it up at 3 against the Canucks here, boys. Let's go. First period, 1-0 for Vancouver. Brock Besser. Second period. Oh, man. Jimmy's area. 2-0. Brock Besser. The Canucks are up by 2. We need something. We need a spark. We need a spark here in this third period. We need the next goal. Halfway through the third, nothing coming. Oh boy. Might hop in if nothing happens right now. Yeah, okay, let's hop in with 6 minutes left. Let's make them 8-minute periods since there's only 6 minutes left. And let's see if we can get it done, boys. Down by 2 with 6 minutes and 5 seconds left. Let's go, boys. That Eli Tolvanen being out of the lineup really hits us hard. Come on, EA Engine, let's see something special. Here's a chance. Bickle early chance, but Wright wins a face-off. Jones, Makar, Jones, of course, a slap shot that goes 100 miles per hour is stopped by the shaft of the stick. That was right in front of it. That makes sense. Here's Pasternak the other way. Good interception. Rip it, Bello. Rebound. Ah, man. Jones, right. Stamkos, come on. Come on, someone get in front. Pasternak, rip it again. Bello smashes Pedersen. Raquel to Pasternak. Come on, Pasternak. Rip it, Kuj. Ah, stopped. Slavin, great stick lift there. Here comes Antoine Morin the other way. Why are you stopping at the red line and trying to dump it? Let's go, Raquel. Slavin. Find somebody, Bello. What are you doing? Oli Levy kicks out of the zone. Savoie. 2-on-1. They take too long. You Levy wide. Or was that? I don't know if Jerry got a piece of that. Crazy play there. Mats Lindstrom. Come on, Bello. Jesper Helmerson to Lawson Krause. Di Pietro makes the save. 2 minutes left. Big play there by Doug Bickle. Come on, bro. Don't squander this. The computer's so bad at at odd man rushes. It's insane. Trocheck. Man, thank goodness Jerry stops that. Pasternak, last chance. Goalie pulled. How does he make all these saves? These low overalls, man. 55 seconds left. Goalie pulled. Down by 2. Last chance here, boys. Come on. The second line's out. Morant can't even win me a face-off. You can't even win a face-off, Bello. You have a +3. You're 88 overall. Thankfully, that goes off Edmondson's skate. Here we go the other way. Raquel. Give away to Brock Besser. Big open ice passes. Makar. Okay. Come on, Bello. Makar, finish! What are you doing? The AI is so bad. Dominic Cahoon, Brock Besser, congrats, boys. What a shameful piece of garbage. 37 shots. Nothing. Can't get nothing done. And just like that, we lose in the conference finals. Just like in year number 1, we lose in 6 games to the Vancouver Canucks in round number 3. So I sent the scouts out for one more round of scouting. It looks like it's the Leafs and the Canucks, an all-Canadian matchup in the Stanley Cup Finals. Tolvanen's back doesn't mean anything. Let's see who wins the Cup, and let's see where it's the Vancouver Canucks. So for the second straight season, we lose to the eventual Stanley Cup champions, and the Stanley Cup stays in Western Canada. The LA Kings affiliate, the Ontario Reign, win the Calder Cup down in the AHL. Salary cap's at 97.5. Let's see, boys, with Nashville's first last place pick and best lottery odds, do we have a top 3 pick in this draft? Let's see. Yeah, we dropped to number 4. So Carolina jumps from 11 to 10, but we dropped from 1 to 4. What a terrible system. Dallas from 7 to 3. Ottawa from 3 to 2. So just like that, now we pick 4th. So who's going to be around at 4? Stephen Fye, who dropped from 5 to 4, is someone around here. Kovacs, I doubt he's still there. Fye is a left wing, 6'2" sniper. Looks like a monster, 95 points, 42 goals in 71 games. Christian Bugner is a center. He looks pretty good as a two-way forward. 112 points in 67 games. I wouldn't mind getting Christian Bugner over on the Sarnia Sting. Either of these guys would be nice, so it doesn't drop to top 6. Either of those elite guys would be nice. But I really wanted Turkey or Gabriel Bell. But who knows? Maybe next episode a trade is something that could work. So you'd have to let me know your thoughts on that. But for now, let's look at retired players in the NHL. Jonathan Toews retired. Anyone here on Anaheim? No one. No goalies, right? No. Okay. So Jonathan Toews calls it a career. How many games did he play? 1,274. That's it? Age of 37? Yeesh, dropped to a 68 overall. Yikes. 1,058 points. Pavelski at the age of 40. Stastny, David Perron, TJ Oshie, Nick Foligno, Keith Yandel, PK Subban, only 36 years old and 82 overall, calls it a career. Pozo, Stahl, Sam Gagner, Backman, all these guys. Jeff Petrie, Zach Bogosian. Over in the goalie category, who retired there, we have Henrik Lundqvist with the Predators, calls it a career. I should have got him for a cup run, but it wouldn't have done much anyways. Maybe he could have played some games. Age of 43, 576 wins, 397 losses, 111 overtime losses, 75 shutouts. Huge career for Henrik Lundqvist. Tuukka Rask played in 840 games, 455 wins. Corey Crawford, Dubnyk, Howard, Bernier. Big year for retired goalies. Max Legacy retires at the age of 32. And yeah, so I guess that brings us up to the draft now, right? I believe so. Let's go and check the... Oh, and PK Subban is now a coach. Not a surprise. That's pretty funny. Anyone retire in San Diego? Yep, like always, 2 of our coaches retire because no one can keep a job without retiring for longer than 2 seasons. Pro Scout changes our trade block without me wanting him to. Thank you. Let's see who we have on the block here. So we have no second round pick. Our first round pick is the 4th overall, which is pretty big. I'll keep it on the block just for curiosity's sake. Helmerson at an 89. People looking good. I'm not sure what's going to happen next season with the forward core. Right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, so Stamkos is gone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Could be our forwards next season if McInnes comes in. That could be something we look at. Depends. Do we trade Raquel, and does the guy that we draft go straight into the lineup? That's going to be a tough one. So I'll put Raquel on the block, and I'll also put Tristan. No, Tristan Jarry has no value left, right? Yeah. How about on defense? On defense, how's it look next season? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if Ekman comes up, because Edmondson's going to be gone most likely, or even Gooley could come up. Maybe I'll put Axel Anderson on the block just to put him there. Wants whatever, wants in surplus. So that brings us up to the draft. Let's check out the awards here. So the awards, Stanley Cup goes to the Vancouver Canucks. So it was their first Canuck. Oh, okay. It was the Maple Leafs. So it's the 3rd straight year that Canadian team wins the Cup. The Canucks win their first Cup of the Sim, I believe. But it's their second President's Trophy, right? Because they won it last season. Yeah, okay, Maple Leafs made the second, another Cup Finals, but they couldn't win it this time. Individual awards, McKinnon wins his first Art Ross and his first Hart. James Norris goes to Cale Makar, of course, for the 3rd straight season, first time with us. Lady Bing to McKinnon, Calder to Zane Robbins, Conn Smythe to Brock Besser, makes sense. Vezina to Carter Hart. Jennings goes to Jarry, oh, that's nice. That's true, he did have some good numbers. So Tristan Jarry wins the Jennings Trophy as an 83 overall, that's cool. Masterton to Clefbaum, some random new Clefbaum. Leem on the Devils wins the Jack Adams. Selke goes to Larkin, that's cool. Usually it's always Draisaitl, Barkov, or like Bergeron. Ted Lindsay to McKinnon, and Maurice Richard to Leon Draisaitl. Anyone in San Diego win us awards? No. How many stats did he put up in the end, Brock Besser? Let's look at the entire league here. Brock Besser scored 32 points in 25 games to win himself the Conn Smythe. Eli Tolvanen, he was a monster when he did play. 16 points in 12 games, man. Helmerson, Wright, Pastrnak, all these guys had such good playoffs. So for the next episode, boys, we need to figure out what are we going to do in the off-season. Are we looking to draft high, trade the pick, trade Raquel, trade Jarry, re-sign Jarry, as well as the contracts, who to re-sign, who do we let go, sign Edmondson or let Edmondson go. Mats Lindstrom, so Steven Stamkos we let go for sure. Mats Lindstrom, what can we sign him for? He wants $9 million for 4 seasons. We don't even have enough for that. I have to give him like a 2-year deal. He doesn't want an extension, so maybe I just have to qualify him and match whatever comes his way. Edmonton, I'll probably have to go for sure. Lawson Krause, I love him, but I think I'm going to have to let him go. Sherwood, I could probably re-sign. McInnes, I can sign. Axel Anderson, I can qualify. Jarry, do I let him go? He wants 4.5 for 6 years. Yeah, I don't think I can keep him. So let me know your thoughts on all that as well. So that's it, boys. We fought hard, and now as we finish it up, we'll just look at the progress reports moving into the off-season. Up in the team here, Morin had 17, Makar 16, how much in 16, yeah. But in the systems where you like to see it, Colin Reyes is up to a 70 overall, 18 years old. That's very nice. 23 modification points. He had a 57-point season down in Hamilton. That's nice to see. Andrei Glebov, 16 points there. He's up to a 62. Sven Fast played in San Diego. Marco Aho's up to a 74 overall. That's pretty big. Scott Parrish, Norm Mann. Jameson DeVries is up to a 74 overall as a 20-year-old. So that is something to look forward to. He can definitely play in the AHL next season as a starter or backup. Depends on the goalie situation. I'll get to that in a second. There's McKinley. All these guys. Ola Berglund. So look at the goalies here in the system. Look at the overall. So next season, if I ditch Jarry, I either keep Dostal as a backup or a starter. Either way, he's in there. So either I keep Dostal starter and like McKinley backup, Or McKinley starts in the minor, and then DeVries backs him up, but then where does Carter, Bednar, McLeod all go? So what I'd like to do in a perfect world is hopefully McKinley grows and he and Dostal can share minutes next season. DeVries starts in San Diego, and I can trade Kaspar, and then Bednar and McLeod can both be backup, more likely McLeod though. And then I could even trade Tangretti, and Kervinen could just keep developing. So that would be the perfect world. So let me know if you agree with that. And I think that's going to be it for this one, boys, as we end it off going into the next episode with the 4th overall pick. We're going to see what happens. Pending free agents, I always doubt most of these guys are going to be there, but if they were to be there, it would be pretty big names out here. We'll see. Do I need to sign anybody? What do you think about the lineup? Let me know your thoughts. So thank you for watching. Thank you for contributing. Please let me know what your suggestions are, and I'll factor them into the next episode. So thank you for watching. Let's gear up for another cup run, boys, and I will see you in the next one.